Here's the H-1B shocker. America's biggest visa controversy, and that too from an insider. You're watching TimesXP. My name is Rityatri, and this is not coming from a politician, not from social media, not from a whistleblower hiding in the shadows. This is coming from an Indian origin US diplomat who worked inside the visa system itself. Yes, and a message, it is explosive. Pause H-1B visas, audit everything, stop the fraud. You know who's making these claims? Her name is Siddiqui, a former junior US visa officer posted in Chennai. She handled thousands of applications. She saw the files every single day. And what she describes is deeply disturbing. She calls the Chennai consulate the H-1B fraud capital of the world. It's a serious charge, by the way. You know what is the alleged scam here? So according to her account, fake computer science degrees, forged bank statements, counterfeit marriages and birth certificates, all of this, she says, is openly sold in Hyderabad's Amirpur area. Not hidden, not underground, but it is very normalized. She claims entire network exists to manufacture the H-1B profiles. In fact, there is the skill problem as well. Yes, and that's the most alarming part. Siddiqui says that many applicants claim tech degrees. They cannot even write basic codes. They have no real programming knowledge. They fail simple skill tests. She writes that basic interviews expose the truth here. Yet, many still made it through. How? Here is the role of insiders. According to her report, corrupt HR officials in India and the US, fake employment letters, inflated resumes, basically bribery, openly referred to as rishwat in India. She describes a culture where fraud is expected and not feared. And the US, she alleges, some Indian managers built close hiring circles, Americans were excluded, unqualified hires were protected, whistleblowers were discouraged. She calls it honor amongst thieves. But the question is, who loses? According to Siddiqui, American IT and STEM graduates, yes, they are the one who is losing the most. She says that many were left unemployed, paid less, or forced to train their H-1B replacements. Graduates from rigorous US program, she claims, were pushed aside. In fact, the scale, it has exploded now. She provides numbers that raise a lot of eyebrows. Mid-2000s, 100,000 H-1Bs handled yearly in Chennai. Today, 400,000 plus applications per year. That's four-fold jump. She argues that the program has drifted far from its original purpose. And wait, here is the biggest accusation. Siddiqui says that the H-1B visa was meant for skilled workers from any country. But today, she claims that it has become a single country-dominated immigration cutout. She also criticized heavy lobbying by Silicon Valley. She has criticized pressure on the Congress. She claims that Americans are less capable. She says that this narrative is false and damaging. And then she finds a solution also. But you know what? This is a one-sided story. Here is India's reply to Ms. Siddiqui. Indian techies dominate the tech world. It is not about just one single country gaining a lot of H-1Bs. Here is the reality, Mr. Siddiqui. Without Indians, US tech sector is nothing. Indians were the one who built the US tech world. The H-1B visas, 70% of H-1B visas, it goes to Indians, not because we don't belong, but because we are the best in the jobs. In the end, it is just a one-sided opinion of a woman that has been in the system, but she's really frustrated because of a lot of frauds. But we need to realize, because of few fraud cases, probably 1,000, 10,000 or 20,000, we should not ignore the hard work, the determination of Indians that has been contributed in the US economy. In fact, let me tell you the funny part here. What is she demanding? She is demanding pause all new H-1B visas until the full audit. She is demanding strict verification of degrees and skills. She is demanding prioritize US STEM graduates where talent exists. Ban chain hiring and nepotism. Enforce real penalties for fraud. Expand site investigation. So partially these steps are necessary. We do agree. But hire Americans only. The big question is, can Silicon Valley really survive without Indians?